What's happening, awesomers? Let's talk about today one of the most painfulest pains you can ever have in your teeth. And I'm not talking about root canals, I'm talking about wisdom teeth. Now, for those of you who don't know what wisdom teeth are, there are four wisdom teeth that grow inside your mouth, two at the back and two at the top. And they grow on an awkward motion and they hurt like hell. Now, wisdom teeth are very important to be removed because if you don't remove them, they can become a lot worse because the way they're growing, it'll only grow to become a lot worse and then it'll end up going through your skin and it'll be really disgusting in general. But if you always get it removed right away, as soon as you have the money, because a procedure like that is very expensive. It's not very cheap. And the pain itself is excruciating. I mean, I went through the process before, and I know what it's like. So I can speak for myself when I say that wisdom teeth are the most painfulest procedure that you can ever have on your teeth. I mean, sure, there's root canals, there's general fixing, there's bridges done, there's when they have to take your tooth out, those are all like mediocre pain. But this is the most excruciating pain you can ever have in your whole life, uh, especially for your mouth, because your mouth is very sensitive, and these teeth are the most the sensitive ones of all. I mean, it's not like your baby teeth they're just gonna fall out, and then the new ones will grow in. This is like you take them out. There's no growing back. Maybe somebody out there will have like new ones grow back in, but I really doubt it. So everybody out there who has wisdom teeth removed has a story to tell, and I am going to share you my story today of wisdom teeth. Now, when I went for my procedure, I had no choice. This was a moment that I had to do. I don't like going to the dentist, and this was a procedure that needed to be done. And I'm so glad that I got this out of the way, because now, fast forward 2 years later, and I feel so much better. Otherwise, if I didn't, I would be in tremendous in pain. And they say the longer you wait, the more pain you will have, and the sooner you do it, the less pain you will have. I'm not sure if that really is true or not. A bit younger. So I had my removed when I was 21, I believe, and it was a long process. I talked to some people and they're like, yeah, my process was only like an hour or half an hour. I'm thinking to myself like, I was in there for 3 hours. How the hell did you end up getting out of there so early? So yeah, my process was 3 hours, and I was not put on any gas to fall asleep. I was awake the whole time. They gave me a lot of anesthetics, needles in your jaw to make the teeth fall asleep. And it wasn't just one or two; it was like 4 to 6 of them at least. And I just remember going home and having like so much gauze in my mouth and blood was everywhere, and my parents were pissed off because they had to like you know wash all the pillows every night over and over again because blood would be drooling down out, and and making everything stained, and I was in such a tremendous amount of pain that I literally thought I was gonna die that day. And Tylenol is the only medicine that you can have, well, besides painkillers, that can help you get over this pain. I just remember like being awake, and I think to myself like, why am I awake? How come I'm not sleeping? I don't want to feel this. And the specialist that was brought in to do all this procedure, I've never met her with my wife, and she brought in a whole bunch of tools and instruments that like I've never seen in my life. It was like a screwdriver like this big, and it was like a had a wide body and a flat top, and I can literally feel like she was like put the screwdriver into my gums and just press down like kind of like a jack for a car, press up and down, and just push it right out. I could still feel when she was doing the procedure. And even though I could not talk and I could not say anything because I was so numb that my jaw was like almost falling off my face, I was basically so pissed off that that I was not put to sleep because I didn't want to feel any of this. So I wonder is your wisdom teeth story. If you had wisdom teeth removed, what is your story? If you have not, I highly recommend you do. The whole process, after the 2 weeks of the pain in your mouth, the most uh, sensitive part is they leave the holes inside, and there's gonna be stitches that cover it. But the thing is that it makes eating a lot awkward because the food gets stuck inside your mouth. I mean, of course, it's not gonna go get stuck in your top mouth because it's too high to reach. But your bottom is the floor, so it's easy to get stuck into the hole, and then it hurts like hell. You should, if you have a tremendous amount of pain still after like a couple of days or so, and it's not like normal pain, you should definitely go check it out. Because what happened to my friend of mine, he didn't know that the pain he was having was an infection due to the medicine that gave him during the procedure. So that's all I have to say for today's episode, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next time.